Good morning, scholars. Today we are going to be reading a little bit about one more of our senses. The sense that we will be covering today is the sense of hearing. So we all know that we use our ears, so pay close attention and we're going to find out a little bit more about our ears. Your ears are always taking in the sounds that come from all around, whether you are awake or asleep, talking or listening, walking or swimming. Even if you cover your ears, you will still be able to hear sound. Try it. Now, Mr. Spivey is going to continue reading. Just for a second, he wants you to cover your ears and see if you can still hear me. Awesome. So I want you to still see if you can hear me when I am talking. If you hear this, you are awesome and you are definitely loved, and we look forward to seeing you in school. It's not too hard to close your eyes and make it so you can't see anything, but you can't turn off your ears. They hear sound all the time. Listen to find out how the sounds you hear get around or through objects and into your ears. So how does sound get in your ear? Sound travels through the air in sound waves. Sound waves are bands or waves of noise. Like waves in the ocean, sound waves move up and down as they move across a space. Just like the ocean waves, sound waves make noise as they move. But unlike ocean waves, sound waves are invisible. You can't see them. So think just for a second while I'm turning the pages and think about some other things that are invisible. Like the air is an idea. Oh, maybe the air that you're breathing, and just think of anything else. Sound waves are all around you, zooming through the air and bouncing off or traveling through objects. Sometimes you can hear someone's voice out in the hallway even though the door is closed. That is because sound waves can actually travel right through the door or wall, just like the sound waves traveled through your hands to your ears when I was talking to you. But the sounds are muffled or quieted because the waves lose strength when they pass through something. However, sound waves do not travel through everything. Sometimes they bounce off things, especially things like mountains or big buildings. Have you ever heard an echo? An echo is a sound that you hear again when the sound bounces back off something. This photo shows a place called Echo Point in the Blue Mountains of Australia. With a good loud shout from this cliff, the sound waves from your voice travel out and bounce off the surrounding cliffs. A second or two later, you hear your voice echo very clearly, almost as if someone else was standing on the opposite cliff and copying everything you said. All right, so friends, here is how this works when you are hearing something. So we're going to look at this picture right here. This is a picture of a bumblebee. Now the bee makes the buzzing sound, so that travels all the way in through your ear right here, and it hits your eardrum, and that's what makes the noise. When sound travels into your ear, they bounce off your eardrums. Your eardrums are inside your ears, and like real drums, when they get bumped by sound waves, they vibrate back and forth. When these vibrations travel inside your ear to your brain can figure out what sound made the vibrations. Your brain can also help you describe the sound by figuring out if it's loud or if it's quiet, and if it's high or low. One way to describe a sound is to tell how loud or quiet it is. This is called the volume. Volume means the loudness of a sound, how loud or quiet the sound is. So like if you're turning the TV up, it's going to be really loud. If you're turning it down, the volume's going to be really quiet. Another way to describe a quiet sound is to say it is a soft sound. A whisper is a soft sound. Think back to the last time you heard a fire alarm in your school, or if you heard the fire alarm going off at your house or anywhere else. Was it loud or soft? A fire alarm is supposed to be really loud so people cannot ignore it. The loud volume of the fire alarm makes you want to run away from it. And there is a picture of the fire alarm. Remember, we hear this and it's really loud, so we can't just say, whatever, it's not that loud. It's there, so it's very loud, so we know that we need to get away. If you hear a really loud noise, you might automatically use your hands to cover your ears. Your brain tells you to cover your ears in order to keep your eardrums safe from sound waves. That might damage them sometimes. Sometimes people use earplugs or earmuffs to keep the really loud damaging noises out of their ears. So protect your ears from loud noises, and unless a parent or doctor is helping you, you never put anything in your ears. The only thing that should go in your ears are sound waves. All right, scholars, I'm so happy that you guys get to watch this and learn a little bit more about your ears and different parts that are inside your ear and learn about the sound waves and how you actually hear things. Mr. Spivey learned so much from this. So here is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to think of 3 sounds that you hear almost every single day. That can be whoever you live with talking, maybe a baby sister, baby brother crying, something that you hear a lot. And tell that to one of your family members. Um, Next time, we're going to learn about something else. So I hope I see you. Have a nice day.